everyone, and welcome to Smog!
Smog.
I'm Mods.
I'm Mantis.
And this is a health code violation.
It's less of a health code violation. The load-bearing fire is a health code violation. This is an environmental crisis.
For real.
Someone get on Mayor Mingus's tail about this.
Yes. She probably wouldn't care if it was turning a profit. To be perfectly
No, she
honest.
wouldn't.
But since it's not, it's both a liability and an environmental crisis.
Yeah, it's the worst of everything.
Yes. Well, we could always scrounge a cigarette butt off the ground and smoke that. Don't ever do that. There we go. I remember how to make...
Okay, I guess it's better to smoke something rather than nothing, eh?
Roger, why? Roger, why? Like, I expect this from both of you. Who says I'm sharing? Can't argue with that logic. It's scrounging time.
Hell yeah, it's scrounging time.
And then they scrounged all over the place.
I gotta start saying that at work.
Please don't! Please do not! You should not say that. You should not.
Peter would not like it if you said that at work.
Should I go full goblin or just dial it back? I can tell Roger the very reasonable thing of don't say that at work.
I mean, like, we really could go either way. Oh. To goblin or not to goblin, that is the question.
It's always the question. You totally should.
Thanks for the confidence boost. I'm definitely gonna try it.
Roger. Oh god. Aha! Here we go. Kind of looks like a rotten, like, what are those rolled up, taco flavored chips?
A Taki?
It looks like a Taki to me, but not red. It looks like a rotten Taki. Oh, it is a cigarette butt. I can see, like, the line. Well, my mouse up here, yes. I can see the line right here. This is supposed to be white, and this is supposed to be the filter part. Okay. I think it's mostly my eyes not working. It just, like, looks like a rotten Taki to me. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, who knows what that is exactly?
Maybe, yeah, exactly. It looks fossilized, I'll say that. My beloved butt. Mwah! Alright, Raj, I need a light.
Oh, I don't have a lighter.
Of course you don't. You don't smoke.
Go to the load-bearing fire, obviously. What? We need one! This won't do it all!
Well, you've got me there.
Got me there. Just stand in silence.
That's all well and good, but how else are we meant to light this ciggy butt?
I guess we could go back into the factory and use one of the conveniently placed fires to light it.
See? Rogers knows what we're and walk all the way back there, but that's a billion feet away!
I don't like the idea of going back in there any more than you do, but what other option do we have?
Oh, this is dismal. Just two schmucks sharing a single unlit cigarette butt.
Well, we could always take turns holding it and pretend we're smoking it.
This is depressing. This is rock bottom. This is the saddest thing in this game.
I think this might be the
little
saddest
bit,
thing
yeah.
in the game.
For real, I think it is. And
The saddest thing a Gingi has ever done.
This in this game includes Randy.
Yeah.
Randy, for God's sakes.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
it's
hi, God.
Oh, hello. It's me, God.
Hey, how you doing, God? Got waffle?
Never seen you around here before.
Oh, that's right. It's a new playthrough, so you haven't met us yet.
And also, you haven't been over here.
I wonder if there's different dialogue if you've already, like, encountered him before going here.
I don't know.
I just sort of drift around like a loose plastic bag. Anyway, what's up?
Heh, yeah, ain't that always the way?
You're right about that, partner.
You haven't actually voiced Roger yet. You get to voice Roger now. I've already started talking as God.
Neo Gingi? Who is this guy? Oh, wait! You must be here to present me with a snazzy new business opportunity.
Roger, no.
Roger? No.
No new business ideas until you finish your presentation.
The second one's also pretty funny.
Yeah.
This man's stomach is exposed. He's hardly a bastion of the business world. Roger, no. No new business ideas until you finish your presentation. I don't really remember agreeing to that, but okay, I guess.
Oh, I was actually just looking to see if any of you had change to spare for an old soul like me.
Very old soul.
I've been thinking about tucking into a fancy omelet all morning, and now I'm on a quest to make that happen.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have any money to give you, buddy. Sigh. Okay, I can see what this is. I'll give you my wallet and my shoes, okay? Just please don't hurt me or Neo Gingi. Roger, this isn't a fucking stick-up. He's just asking for money.
Roger's so convinced that everyone's trying to mug him. Free shoes, huh?
I mean, God's not gonna say no.
Well, shoes aren't exactly food, but like I said, I am feeling kind of peckish.
God, please don't eat shoes.
Ah, what the hell. Hand them over, I'll see what I can do.
Please don't eat shoes! Roger, what are you doing? Duh! I'm giving him my wallet and my shoes because I'm getting mugged. I get mugged a lot, so I've gotten pretty good at it, but now... Are you sure you get mugged a lot? This isn't what getting mugged is. I should know. I've been mugged by a knife and a pistol. I think. That was Shooty and Stabby were a knife and a pistol. Okay. I think I'd recognize a vicious mugging when I see one. Since it happens to me a lot, but thanks for your input, I guess. My dearest apologies for the interruption. Oh, noble brigate. Is that how you say it? Brigade! Brigate! Brigate! Yes, that's a word.
Brigand.
Oh, noble brigand. Now, where were we? Did what I say even... Is that even a word?
Brigate?
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe that's the Italian word for brigand.
Noble brigand. I'm gonna use that in D&D or something. Oh, noble brigand. I'll accidentally say brigate again, probably.
I was gonna see if I could eat your shoes.
I thought you wanted an omelet, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, I'll take shoes.
Come on, have standards, man.
I do not. You know, for science or whatever.
Eating shoes for science. And because you're hungry. Oh my gosh. Yes, sorry, my lord, I remember now. Roger. I'll give you the key to my apartment if you promise that you'll leave my green friend unharmed. I mean, I guess that's one less homeless man. Even if that homeless man is God.
Sure, I'll see if I can borrow your key as well.
I don't think homeless God actually needs a,
No.
house. He is God, after all. Please don't.
It's not like I have anything better to do with my time.
Sir, please. Please, stop mugging this man.
Give him anything, Roger. He's tricking you.
Roger, show a brave face, project confidence. Oh, right, yeah. I can do that. I'm confident that you will rob me. Do you see my hat, noble bandit?
Yeah, it's in your hand. Pretty snazzy.
Well, this hat means that I'm the boss, and I run the whole show. So, you better not mess with me, okay? There you go, Roger, you're doing it.
Hearing you loud and clear.
Hey, good job.
Anyway, you got any change?
Okay, I'll give you my hat. Roger!
They're watching a turkey sandwich negotiate itself off a dinner plate.
I want to go with that last one, but like I literally said Roger. Like that.
Yeah, go with Roger, but like, it really is like watching a turkey sandwich try to negotiate itself off a dinner plate.
Don't you anime fall over, sir?
We're still just holding this cigarette butt.
Yes. This whole time, we're holding it pensively and yelling at Roger. Okay, how about this? I'll give you everything I have, and I'll eat the cigarette butt my buddy is holding if you let us leave unscathed. Okay?
Seeing as you don't have a visible mouth, I'm eager to see you do it.
God's just having a good time.
Yeah, he's just here for a lark.
He's here for a lark and good vibes.
Alright, I'm game, let's do it. Quickly scarf it down. To share.
Roger, you don't have to eat the ciggy butt. What other choice do I have, Neo Gingi? It's this or phone God knows what.
Phone God knows exactly. He's right there.
This is phone God. Okay, I'll eat the ciggy butt to spare you from having to do it. You do that for me? Even after I secretly wondered if your organs were green and they got really hungry right after. Why did you get hungry from thinking about that?
Roger does have a weird fascination of getting hungry after thinking about things like the caterpillar that's on Theodore's face.
Right. Of course, Roger. What are friends for? Well, Peter hasn't ever eaten a cigarette butt in order to save me from being mauled by a highwayman yet. But I guess it's just that he hasn't really had the opportunity to do it. I don't think that comes up very often, I'm gonna be honest, Roger. I don't think this ever comes up. Okay then, scarf it down quickly, so that our safety can be assured. Okay, well here goes nothing.
Oh my
The horror. The
God
horror.
is horrified. Okay, yep, you've definitely got teeth under there, alright. It's nice owing that.
You're welcome. Neo Gingi, you've saved us!
My life is not improved by having this knowledge.
It's not the first cigarette butt I've eaten, you know? It likely won't be the last.
Well, if you feel like chowing down another, can it wait till after I'm gone?
Of course.
The sight of your head opening up like that's already seared into my mind. Prefer not to find out what happens to my brain if I saw it happen twice in a row, thanks.
I like to think that, what you're describing there is that Gingi's head split open, but not the right way for a mouth to function. Like an alien split open. And
Yeah.
there were teeth, and it wasn't pleasant.
Yeah. I also just like to say, you familiar with the Dialtown if you name yourself omelet.exe?
Oh yeah.
That's what it would look like if I saw that happen again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Things all red and on fire.
So, are we safe now, Noble Outlaw?
I don't want to be here anymore. I mean, sure, probably. Though I'd be careful if I were yous. I swear to me, I passed a god-dang emu on the way over here.
Sorry you had to see that, God.
Figured I was hallucinating from all that dodgy meat I found in the dumpster behind the butcher's shop after seeing what their head just did.
Uh-oh.
Well, now I'm more open-minded.
You know, if anyone hadn't encountered God, because, I don't know, they got this game after the DLC came out, decided to go Roger's route first, this would be a very funny way for them to learn that information.
Yeah.
Oh, dodgy meat, you say?
You got any?
Roger, we have enough problems without you hallucinating from dodgy meat. Roger, you're making me responsible. And you will be responsible for my responsibility. That's how bad that is.
I love that the good route, the good, path for Roger's route is just, Gingi is the responsible one. That's the plot.
Yes. How dare you? Good sir. I don't think we should knock it until we've tried it, but okay. I guess we can just do whatever you want to do and leave my ambitions to die all alone in the snow, sure. Roger. Roger. Why are you taking that tone with me? You think I don't want some rancid dumpster meat? This is $5 on the line, Roger. $5!
Now, let's not sour the mood, alright? You're both so wonderful, so what's with all the fighting, huh?
You think I'm wonderful?
I think me saying that got both you to stop arguing, so sure. Wherever you just said, yeah. I may still be hallucinating from the dodgy meat. So about that change...
Nah, sorry, pal. I wouldn't be here if I had money right now. I'm trying to get $5. I mean, smog is great and all, but I've got eggs to lay, you know?
Boy, ain't that relatable.
See, God gets it.
You know, minus the egg-laying part.
And God doesn't get it.
Not sure who'd relate to that, except for maybe a crow or some kinda strange turtle.
There's a lot of egg-laying creatures out there, including myself. I'm sure that somebody would understand.
Oh, that emu would probably like what you just said.
Yes. Preferably, let's not use the emu as an example.
Let's use the emu as an example. Tell you what, if I happen to see it again, I'll let it know what you said. See if it gets a chuckle out of it, you know?
Well, let me know if it laughs. Thank you. I really crave the approval of others. It means a lot. Even an emu's approval would do in a pinch. I just want to feel loved.
Heh. Yeah.
What's going on? I zoned out for a sec. Are we getting mugged again? No, Roger! Not quite. I was just discussing my material with this... I'm sorry, who are you again?
God, nice to meet ya.
You're God! You're right, you better raise that suitcase into the air. So, you created the whole universe?
Not on purpose. Sure.
Huh. Well, you didn't do a very good job, did you?
I did not.
So many species of wasps, and yet every single worm I see looks basically the exact same.
User feedback is very important to me, you know?
Please fill out this paper.
I'd like to, although this world was like my expired takeout, if I recall correctly.
I believe that is.
So you'd like more colorful worms next time round? Like maybe if the gummy variety?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be swell. Also, the world's too hot. Can you do anything about that?
You guys will have to nip that one in the bud, I'm afraid. That's not my jurisdiction.
That's on you guys, actually. Damn, okay. I appreciate you trying to solve global warming, Roger. I gotta appreciate that. Anyway, can you also fix my phone? Roger met God and immediately asks God so many, requests.
Yeah.
One of them being fix my phone. It won't do what I want sometimes. It's driving me nuts. Roger, the presentation? Oh, right. Can you do my presentation for me?
Yeah, that would be wonderful, God. Hey, I'm not a miracle worker.
Sorry, man, but we've actually got a slideshow presentation to prepare. Otherwise, my plan's gonna get shut down forever, and everyone that's in there's gonna catch fire and die!
Wow. Sure sounds like a lot of pressure. I certainly wouldn't want to trade paces with either of you, even if I got a sweet hat out of the deal. Some burns just aren't worth any degree of prestigious hat wear. And that's just about the greatest lesson one can learn.
Really?
Nah, I'm sure there's better lessons out there. I just can't think of any at the moment. Anyway, I better get going. You look like you have a slideshow presentation that you haven't started on.
Yeah, for real. Get out of here, God. Shoot.
You two take care, you hear?
Shoot, God. Thanks, God.
Oh, and Neo Gingi?
Yeah?
You and me'll have to catch up a little later, alright?
Oh, sure. Is that an invitation to talk to him?
Ciao.
See you.
We got
I thought he'd
ominously
never leave.
We got ominously invited to go talk to God, that's all.
Concerning.
Nice job thinking on your feet there, by the way.
What? Unlike you. Constantly trying to give him all of the rest of everything you owned.
I really thought that fellow was going to let us both have it before you ate that cigarette butt and neutralized the threat.
Roger, we need to talk about that. He just wanted some change.
Yeah, he's just hungry. He wasn't gonna mug us. I hardly was gonna let him harm you, was I?
No, we'll go with that one.
I guess not.
You know, I have a question for you. You seem pretty dependent on Peter.
Yeah, he helps me with stuff. I truly don't know what I'd do without him.
Have you ever considered swapping places?
Yeah, for real. How about you just let Peter be the boss?
But how'd I hide behind my fern if it's in Peter's office?
I don't know, Roger. Maybe you wouldn't have to hide behind a fern.
Doesn't sound right.
You can hide behind the fern in Peter's office. How about that? You don't have anyone else in your life, though.
Well, other than my employees, not really. I used to have a girlfriend, but, well, that whole shebang wound up being a bit of a hot mess, you know?
Was she human or, made of garbage? Was she a raccoon by chance?
I don't know, was she a real battle axe? Is that, mean anything? Or is that, was she an actual battle axe in, on, your head?
So, referring to someone as a battle axe is a piece of slang.
Oh, okay.
I have not heard that slang in the longest time.
Okay.
It would be kind of the rough, abrasive, gonna bite your head off. Hard to please.
You had a girlfriend? Was she human or, made of garbage?
Well, she definitely appeared to be a human.
Roger's pretty sure.
On the outside, anyway.
On the inside?
She yelled at me. A lot.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
And generally, even if she had a point about stuff, she wasn't nearly as kind as she could have been when she gave me criticism, you know?
I'm sorry.
Roger, you're so fucking stupid and useless. Do I need to lock the door when I leave for work to keep you from wandering into traffic when I'm gone?
Roger, you weren't actually wandering into traffic, right? Right, Roger?
I wasn't wandering into traffic. I was chasing a lucky rabbit.
Roger. But that's not good. It sounds like you had a verbally abusive partner.
You know, that sort of thing.
Sounds like my kind of gal.
That's horrible.
Well, okay, she did have a point. I do tend to wander around a lot.
Roger, please tell me you didn't wander into traffic.
But there's nicer ways of getting your point across, you know?
Yes, you shouldn't say it like that.
Peter taught me that.
Yes.
Peter, really helped me out during a really tough time in my life.
That's good. He's a good friend.
I don't know where I'd be right now if not for him. Right after she got bored of me and left, I had a few roommates move in with me to help cover the rent. 2 fellas named Harry and Jake.
Harry and Jake? Oh my goodness. Hello.
Cool.
And I was right, his name was Jake. Haha. But you don't live with them anymore?
Yeah, they,
Oh, and they knew Everett.
Yeah.
Because he said that his roommates knew Everett and they never worked at the plant.
Yeah.
they said I had too much baggage.
Ouch.
That's saying quite a bit, given the baggage that Harry and Jake have.
At least in Dayshift.
At least in
3.
Dayshift. Maybe they had much better lives. I mean, it's very easy to have a better life than Dayshift when, you have you turn into a phone head because you fucking died.
Yeah.
Typically in a spring lock failing.
I mean, they liked me, but... well, they couldn't live with me, you know?
Okay. It was less maybe, like, you had too much emotional baggage, and more that it was a handful to live with you, I see. Some people, it just doesn't work out.
We're still on good terms, don't get me wrong, but... well, we don't really talk much nowadays. Which is understandable, we're all super busy these days.
You are especially
It does
busy.
get lonely, though, sometimes.
Have you tried maybe giving them a call and saying, hey, how you doing? Oh man, there's no need to be lonely, you have... Wait, do you have a dog?
I don't think I do, no.
Would you like a therapy emu?
Would you like a therapy emu? Damn. Yeah, that's rough then. Everyone needs a pet.
I have a cursed butternut squash.
Yes. Except, like, people who hate dogs, but they're hardly human, you know?
Yeah, I guess not. Explains her, though. She really didn't like the idea of us getting a pet.
I mean...
how on earth could I trust you to take care of an animal when you can't even take care of yourself, you useless drunk? That was her mantra.
Oh... there are kinder ways to say things like that.
I wonder if she ever considered the reason that Roger's drinking is because of her.
And I wonder what Roger's such a... well, I mean, it is partially just him, right? Like, he's probably grown up a lot with people, like, looking down on him. But, he certainly,
Yeah.
Peter mentioned you have a problem with booze, right?
Oh, yeah, that was a major sticking point with Harry and Jake, too, actually.
Maybe you need to
I was
work
drinking
on that.
a lot when Peter sat me down and gave me a really good pep talk.
He's a good friend.
Truth be told, I hadn't really touched alcohol much before she started saying all that stuff about me, but...
yeah,
yeah,
I see.
so- I am unsurprised, Roger. Really, truly unsurprised.
well, Well, you know, she explained to me that because I'm so hapless and insignificant, I should always obey commands that I'm given without question.
See, yeah, that's what yeah.
Roger, where, do you know where she is? I just want to talk to her, Roger. Just a few words.
What, do you really think you know what's best for yourself? Well, you don't. So, of course, I followed her lead, and as it turned out, I actually really liked alcohol. Maybe a little too much, though. But like I said, Peter helped me get my head straight after Harry and Jake went their separate ways. It's been a little hard trying to deprogram myself, even if Peter reassures me that I don't have to listen to everyone who tells me to do something.
Yeah, I can understand that. It's a long, arduous, and hard process.
Yeah.
I'm a trusting guy, and it's hard to override hard-coded instincts, you know? Especially with how much I still have to learn about the world.
A lot of stuff's clicking into place for me right now.
You know, things are starting to make sense. This actually explains a lot.
Hell yeah, catharsis.
I don't know if I would say catharsis, really.
Good, understanding what's going on around you, eh?
Pats Roger on that.
Again, Roger,
I envy you for
do you
that.
know where she is? Just want to talk. Hey, Norm, do you still have that
She
gun?
left,
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really see a lot of good in myself, you know? Not a lot of value. I remember looking in the mirror and realizing that I didn't like any single part of myself. I didn't really want to be me, you know?
Yeah, I understand.
And then I got promoted at work, and Peter, well...
Well, promoted is a word for what happened.
He was promoted. He was made the manager. Wasn't necessarily intentionally, but...
Well, he reminded me that I was the boss now and that everyone at the plant was behind me. And all I had to do was give it my best, and... They all trusted me to get a handle on things, and, well...
Well, the thing was, you didn't really know what you were doing. It's okay.
I kinda went and royally mucked things up, didn't I?
You didn't have the experience.
Things aren't so bad. Oh boy,
Listen, is it really that bad to have a sea of smog outside of a factory? I mean, sure, the smog's supposed to be like, you know, hundreds of feet up, right? And pillars of smoke, smokestacks.
Neo Gingi, I got therapy emus from a man with a caterpillar on his face.
What's a therapy emu but a more advanced cat cafe? It's fine, right? Granted, there's a lot of fire, and emus. The Scuddler infestation isn't great either, sure.
Oh yeah, I figured those little guys moving in was actually a good thing, since they completely sorted out the rat problem, but it turns out they're even more of a menace than the rodents ever were.
So, do you see how that might be a problem? That the rats were less of a menace?
They are far from popular around the plant, let me tell you. People at work have admittedly been losing their patience with me quite a bit lately. And it's not entirely their fault. They're afraid about losing their jobs and they have families to feed, and
you aren't
been
paying
hard for
them.
me. I really care about those guys.
I understand. But step 1 might be getting rid of the emus, step 2 might be getting rid of the Scuddlers, and step... I don't know, 6 might be figuring out what to do about the load-bearing fire.
What if we just build a new factory? Yeah, we can
Yeah,
sort
what if
that.
we just build an entirely new factory?
I want them to do well, but it's hard, you know?
I know what you mean, man. Everything I do blows up in my face in one way or another. I feel like my brain and my base instincts are constantly at war with each other, you know? And that's not even talking about the narrator that lives in my head.
Well, hang on. Is the narrator your brain and, like, Gingi your base instincts?
That'd be very funny. I let myself down a lot.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Boy, I sure didn't expect we'd find so much common ground here today. But one thing is clear to me. Peter's judgment is good, and if he has faith in me, well, I won't let him down. I can't let him down.
You know, let's do it for Peter. You put
We're
up a little
doing it for
poster,
Peter?
do it for Peter.
That's what the
Not
presentation's
after
gonna
all
be.
Do it for Peter in the presentation.
I'm sorry, I've been talking about myself for so long now. What about you? Are you happy with how things are in your life?
Well, I've got eggs. Well, I don't know.
No, we're not doing this. Check the heart to heart.
This conversation's kind of making me wonder if being alone is really the best thing for me. I mean, I live in a tent. People don't tend to open up to me like this. It's unfamiliar to me. This is usually like end of route stuff.
Oh, are we close to the end?
I don't
No.
know. I don't think so.
We are no closer to getting the presentation done, Roger.
Roger, we haven't even started the presentation, Roger. It's unfamiliar to me, but... Well, I'm starting to think that there's more to humans than I thought. Usually they're just entities that bark at me when I steal their food.
Yeah, I find that's often the case.
Ah! Roger, no. We're just two goblins, unfortunately one of them in charge of a factory.
We're two goblins, but one of them is more fancily dressed, and the other may have forgotten to wear pants.
What are pants? I live alone in a tent in the park, and... Well, I guess that can get a little lonely too, you know? All I've got is my narrator and butternut squash.
Cursed butternut squash.
Very cursed butternut squash. I didn't really realize there was another alternative for me. Do you think there is?
Hey, you could probably get a house or, like, an apartment like mine if you really work at it.
We move in with Roger.
Once we get through this and Peter pays me the $5 he owes me, I can get into the fun fair and like... No, not that. Being with people, you know? I have a lot of nothing behind me. My past is just a blur for me. Kind of wonder sometimes if there isn't, you know, more to all of this.
Yeah. You know, I didn't want to interrupt myself earlier, but... You're actually a really great listener, you know that? I really think there is more to you than meets the eye. I think things can change for you.
Wags horrible tail.
Yeah. Aw. Really needed that.
Ah, thanks, Roger. I really needed this.
Don't mention it, pal. I'm glad I helped you in some way.
Peter's words are beginning to click into place. Oh shit, we should go do the presentation now. That's why it's so important not to split up from your new work family.
Yeah, that'd suck for everyone. There's so much banking on me finishing this presentation. We can't fail. Not now.
Come on, let's get back inside. I'm sure Fabron he'll have something for us.
Oh god, I hope so.
I hope so too, Roger.
Let's go check in for Bron.
Well.
Dun dun.
Oh,
Oh
no.
gosh! Fabron, are you okay?
I was gonna...
Oh,
Oh,
no.
the monitors are on.
What's with the teeth?
Oh dear. I was going to say that, like, you know, wasn't expecting, like, this episode, which starts with silly god conversation, to devolve into very, like...
Serious topics.
Like, serious and sad topics. About, you know, abuse and alcoholism, you know, growing apart and having to rebuild one's life from, like, the ground up.
Yeah.
And then, like, I wasn't expecting that to be, like, half the episode already. And now, whatever the hell's happened to Fabron is not good.
I'm a little concerned about Fabron, not gonna lie.
And the episode's almost over, so...
Yeah. You had any luck fixing my PC? Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Do you want to attempt a French accent? Or you just want to go... Because, like, obviously he's being possessed by... Billy's wife. Beloff, yeah.
Oh. The colossal one draws nearer by the second.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Very interesting. Could you say that again for me, please?
The colossal one draws nearer by the second. He is almost upon us.
Just immediately repeated yourself. Huh? Okay.
The time for weeping and gnashing of teeth is here.
Hey! There's no need to be rude.
God, he's speaking French. Roger,
does this place look different to you? Oh, yeah. The monitors are all turned on. That is different. That is definitely what's noticeable. Fabron, fix them. Neato! I knew you could do it, man. Granted, they're all blue screening, so they probably need a little bit more work on them. Fabron, you didn't spend the whole time we were outside fixing these monitors, did you?
I have gazed into the abyss and I saw a skateboard.
Yeah, that's little Billy's skateboard.
Little Billy is coming. He
I
wants his money.
We're not giving any money to little or colossal Billy. What? I told you, without my computer, we, Oh! I know what he's doing. What do you think he's doing, Roger? He's punishing me by giving me exactly what I wanted, because I told him I wanted him to speak more French at work. I don't know how to tell you this, Roger, but none of that was actually French.
I am not even speaking Latin at you.
And now he's refusing to stop. Why did you tell him to speak more French at work if you can't understand French? Because it's good for optics? What does that even mean? What does that mean, Roger?
Inclusivity?
Inclusivity is one thing. Optics is like what it looks like from the outside, isn't it?
Yes.
I'll have to get back to you on that one. Roger! Look, Roger. He obviously didn't repair your PC. In fact, I think he's been infected by it.
Definitely.
This guy's clearly out of his mind or something. Fabron? He doesn't exactly seem like the adult type. He has an eyeball on his monitor screen.
The big blink is coming.
The big blink?
It is coming.
Okay, I don't know what he's trying to say, but that sure didn't sound good. Tell me about it. He could have just said anything. Hell, he might have insulted your hat. Hey, leave my hat out of this. Okay, this is a dead end. So unless you want to abandon the plan... We can't abandon the plan. We just had a heart-to-heart about this. Our moist Cornish game hen is cooked if we can't get this slideshow presentation finished. No, we need to think of someone else who might be able to repair my PC. If only there was a type of store or business that repaired computers. I know a business that repairs phones. Would that work? Oh no, I hit a button. There we go. Oh, well, that's me out of ideas. I guess it's time to give up forever now. Wait. There's a store in uptown Dialtown that has photos of computers in their window. It's probably a computer store. Maybe the guy who there knows how to fix them. Well, that does sound like a bit of a long shot. Well, at least it's not a short shot, am I right? Okay, I'm convinced. Let's break into his store. Why would you break in? We could just use the front door. I like the idea that Gingi may have found someone more unhinged than they are.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a backup plan if we can't find a hammer. Cool. Alright, let's do it. Roger. Roger,
Before
wait.
you go, I must inform you that you have to stop the episode. Oh, they're gone.
Wait, don't go.
So
we'll have to be back later to meet this new character.
yeah, whole new character.
I might have to look out how to pronounce their name, but I'll be happy to do that. But we'll do that next time.
Yeah. Omer?
Omer? Yeah,
Maybe?
it does sound like it would be the pronunciation, but I'll look it up just to make sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, new character too, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I had fun. We had goofy times, we had hearts to hearts, we had backstory. It was a full day.
And we had demonic possession.
And we had demonic possession. It's
the whole package.
It's a whole package deal this episode. So I hope you guys had fun. We'll be back with Dialtown next time. See ya!
See ya.